Hello. The episode you're about to listen to is from our Lost Episodes series. It's from when we were still figuring things out, so it may contain errors, jumps, cuts, audio, or just poor quality. That being said, enjoy.
Welcome to Friday Night Bible Studies with your host, DJ Don't Care.
Someone.
Yeah, I also forgot my DJ name. That's my DJ name.
That was not acceptable.
Welcome to Friday Night Bible Studies, the world's only 2D podcast. We've got sound and we've got smell. So everybody at home, take out your scratch cards. And when we say a number, make sure to scratch that specific card. They're all farted.
Before we begin, I just want to clarify, I would never make a rape joke, especially on something that would go to people that
She already cut your mic. Carolyn, this is an abuse of power.
I don't want to listen to Greg defending his rape joke.
I didn't tell a rape joke. I was never going to tell a rape joke.
You were going to tell a rape joke last week.
Today's theme is
I was never going to
Friday Night Bibles.
I don't tell rape jokes.
Where are we going to discuss?
I don't tell rape jokes.
And that's why I played that song. That was me and my best friend's song.
Let's cut to a clip.
Don't do that.
Oh my God, Jimmy, we're best friends.
Oh boy.
And I'm just now learning that you live in my stomach.
Oh, do I? I'm a tapeworm.
I can tell you guys a lot about worms. Do you guys want to hear about how my favorite worm and how you get infected by the worm and what
Is this the one that
does?
comes out of your knee? Because we should not talk about that.
And
hey, Greg.
Yeah.
We all love you. And
They
we know
don't-
you'd never
yeah, I'm
make
sorry,
a joke
Greg.
like that, but.
But okay, can I talk to you guys about pinworms? Pinworms.
Pinworms.
But okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Carolyn, how does this relate to the theme of
Well, tonight's theme is friendship, which are like parasites, and pinworms are parasites. It relates.
Are they our friends?
Also,
It's
Just let me talk about pinworms.
hang on. Before you do, I just want to point this out. That did not organically happen at all.
it's like that time when you're like, all right, no, let's cut to another clip. We're in the jungle.
Look at what Themes of the Week does to us, guys.
All right.
This is
Okay, so
exactly what I was
pinworms.
saying.
Pinworms are my favorite worms because they infect your intestine, your lower intestine specifically.
I bet.
And what the female does every single night is while you are sleeping, she crawls out of your intestine and out of your butthole. And that makes your butt itchy. And she lays eggs all on your butthole. And since you're sleeping, you don't really notice, but you scratch your butthole, thus getting the eggs underneath your fingers. And then
That's some kinky shit.
since most people don't think of washing their hands when they first wake up, they go and touch stuff. And then people touch that and they eat stuff and don't wash their hands and they get infected. And so one way that they test to see if you have pinworms is they put a piece of tape on your butt while you're sleeping. And if there's any worms on the tape in the morning, you have pinworms.
That sounds awful. That sounds.
Yeah, why did you tell us that story?
That sucked all the life out of me, Carolyn.
Because this show's about friendship.
And one important lesson that can be taken from that:
When you scratch your friend's butt, they scratch yours.
friendship or cohabitation, codependence is not necessarily a good friendship. I don't know. I'm trying to help you out
That's right.
here.
If your friend lives in your lower intestine and crawls out of your butt every single night.
I mean, if he's your best friend.
I've got a funny story.
Okay.
I got a story that happened to me today.
Okay.
So it's Parents Weekend here at LMU.
Mm-hmm.
We're all familiar with that, yeah?
Yep.
Is anybody's parents here? Anybody here?
My parents were here,
Where'd they go?
back home.
They came for a day?
Yeah, well, it's like an hour away, so they do that.
Oh, are they going to come back tomorrow?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hey,
I was thinking for some reason you were from like Connecticut.
No.
I think Greg's from Florida. I think he's lying.
Remember, never mind.
Okay, wait. I want to hear Connor's story.
Okay, so it's Parents Weekend here at LMU. My roommate, my good pal, we won't say his name.
I mean, I have I record a thing that replaces people's names. So if you want, I can do that. So if you tell an embarrassing story, just for future reference.
Okay. Okay. So my roommate, his family is in town. Not just his parents, his sister too. And I thought that was a little I think he took a bit too much freedom there because it specifically says Parents Weekend.
But
here.
it's first Sibs Day ever
Oh, really?
was today.
Today?
I think.
Officially at LMU?
I don't know.
It's first what?
Sibs Day.
First Sibs
Oh,
Day.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the first annual Sibs Day.
Okay, so I retract my
Tomorrow's.
statement. Anyway, his family is in town. They came into our room. They were looking around his room, and on Griffin's desk, there's this piece of paper. Griffin's from out of state, so he went to an out-of-state meeting.
I know
and
what
at
this
the
is
out-of-state
about.
meeting, they gave you a bucket list, an LA bucket list of like things to do in LA. It's like go to the Hollywood sign, go to the 3rd Street Promenade. I get shot. I don't know. Carolyn and I, we added some items on the LA bucket list. We added get hit by a celebrity's limo and fuck Don Cheadle. So I was in his room while his family was collectively reading this bucket list. Like they all laser focused their attention to the bucket list, and they were like taking turns reading things.
Oh my
they were like,
God.
They were like, go to the 3rd Street Promenade. Griffin, have you done that yet? And then they just got kind of quiet, and I don't know if they read it or not because it was like kind of hidden. So
No,
like,
it's pretty
Of course
obvious.
they read it.
I mean, it's handwritten.
I
so
haven't
it stands
talked to him
out.
about it, like whether he saw it, but I was dying on the other side of the room.
So good.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then his dad talked to me about psychology for like 15
That's so
minutes.
cute.
It was nice. It was pleasant. How was everybody's weeks?
I mean, it was long.
It was long.
was
I had a really
difficult.
fast week. So I
Every
wonder what
week.
your week was difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bo.
Yeah.
What about it?
My crippling fear that everyone around me secretly hates me, and is just
Correct.
spending time with me, or especially when they don't spend time with me.
I don't.
You
hate
know,
you, bud.
I fear that it's because they don't like me.
I don't hate you, bud.
All
All right.
and that's
If my secret tell was tapping your wrist right now to signify that I'm lying, that wouldn't be true at
Nice
all.
visual gag. Can you move?
But what
forward?
brings that up is the concept of friendship,
Oh, okay.
but not really. My roommate has been sleeping in his girlfriend's room for the past few nights consecutively.
Okay.
I think they're having sex.
Just it bothers me that I don't get to see him anymore. He's never in the room.
You should schedule a time.
I thought that you and your roommate had a bad relationship.
Oh yeah,
No.
didn't he like?
I might be,
Mr. Steal your girl.
I might be thinking of someone else.
No, we don't have a bad relationship. He did quote unquote steal my girl.
But you.
Oh
I helped-
shit!
I helped-
yeah, I forgot.
I helped,
about
but I was a contributing factor to the fact that he ended up with her.
Okay.
So it was I'm not
Maybe
envying
he
him.
feels
And he doesn't
awkward
know
about it.
He has no idea.
Maybe he's okay. Well, you should just schedule dinner time with him or something. You're like, hey,
At the
bud,
Crimson
let's
Lion.
go get a meal.
He, like-
At the Crimson
Friday
Lion.
Night Bible Studies is sponsored by the Crimson Lion.
Crimson Lion. Come get your finest milk steak downtown. The Crimson
Downtown
Lion,
U-Haul.
where the water is only kind of brown.
Nice.
That's the drinking water.
The
too.
Crimson Lion.
So, yeah.
Where there's real live lions there.
And they're crimson because they're covered in blood.
People's blood. Nice one. I think we have Twitter participants tonight, which
Do
I'm
we?
very excited about. So you should open up the Twitter live feed.
Although we
Right.
would prefer if you email us.
We really prefer if you email us. And we
Fax
just think
us
it-
at 1-800-BLOW-ME.
We should get a fax number. Is that a possibility?
I mean, I think yeah.
Because we've had long discussions here after the show, before the show.
Whoa, guys, we got another follower.
Oh shit.
Does anyone know who @BeTheChaplain is?
Yeah.
Is that your friend?
No, that's a chaplain who works at a church
B.
who I know.
Kilt enthusiast.
Kilt enthusiast. Yeah, he did love his kilts. Yeah, we've had a lot of discussions about how we prefer if you email us here at Friday Night Bible Studies. We just think it to be more professional, more formal. We kind of see that going away in this age of social networks where people can either, be ego narcissist men or mean buddies. And we just like email because you're not a mean buddy, because we can email you right back. And we can add PDFs.
I think that we should really like expand into all like the really like what's the new social media like Peach?
Oh yeah, Peach.
We should
I
get
like
a
that.
Peach.
What's Peach?
It's weird. I don't know. One of my friends has it. But it's just like
Is it a disease?
no. It's basically like a huge communal group chat, from what I understand.
Oh my god!
That
Wait,
sounds
that
like-
sounds so cool.
Like yik yak.
I had a very different reaction.
But, like,
Not communal, as in like people around you, but like your friends. It's not like yik yak.
Wait, so a group
wait,
chat?
so a group chat.
basically.
We also
like,
have
you
a
could do
communal
whatever.
grinder if you want to
Have you heard of
personal
GroupMe?
message us.
Wait,
It's more than a group chat though. It's like you can like share a bunch of things too.
I can do that.
You can do that with group chats.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like social media meets group chat.
Group chats were on social media.
Okay, so is it like a group chat that anybody can see?
No, that like only your face like
This is
it's
a group chat.
I'm
This
so
is just a group
confused.
chat.
basically is.
It's just a group chat.
Do you have one?
No, but I can ask my friend about it.
Why don't we call him? Why don't we give him a call?
Should I call? Should I
No,
call
don't
her?
call them.
Okay. Well, I'll text her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friendship. Who's your best friend that will never who doesn't know you exist, guys?
Oh, wow.
Who's just that one person?
You're just like,
Wait,
please
like
love me.
friend crush sort of guy?
Yeah, let's do that. Who do you want to be your best bud
Man.
in the whole wide world?
Mankind.
Everybody? Because that's very sweet, Aidan.
That's an interesting question.
I think I might say Conan O'Brien.
Oh, gross answer. I respect you so much less. Please
Why?
tell me you weren't serious.
That's kind of
Fuck you, dude.
Why don't you like Conan O'Brien?
I hate Conan so much.
Why? What?
Fucking Ivy League trash.
Oh!
I hate Conan.
What did he do?
He's not creative
What
at
did
all.
he do to hurt you?
Okay, first of all, I
First of all, he beat him up in an alleyway.
we don't have to talk about that right now, Carolyn. First of all, I don't really respect late night in general.
Well, I mean,
love
yeah,
Conan.
but
It's
Oh, I changed mine to
I
Stephen
think it's
Colbert.
dumb.
He's so cute. I love Stephen Colbert.
Overrated.
Jon Stewart.
Pretty
Jon
cool.
Stewart.
Also overrated.
Is he?
Yeah, I think people like worship him when they shouldn't.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
okay, but that will always be the case with everyone ever.
Yeah.
You know?
And I
No one
don't.
worships
Some people
me.
are overhyped because they have people who just care too much about them.
Yeah.
No one cares so
wrong
much
way.
about me.
It's a parasocial relationship.
Okay, talk about Conan. Who do you think you are?
So A, he's a hack.
What does that mean? Elaborate.
Like he's unoriginal, not cool, not funny. Yeah, just in general, I don't think he's a cool guy. Do I need to go further?
I don't know
it's a matter
how
of
he's
opinion.
yeah, I guess,
it
but I
sounds
don't
like none of
see
these are
how
being
he's
supported
unoriginal.
by.
See, okay, I will say, I don't like his show that much, but he does remotes for his show, which I think are thoroughly enjoyable. They're all on YouTube.
Okay.
I like
be
the
worth a
one where he
watch.
gets high with Ice Cube.
I haven't seen that one.
That one's funny.
I'll give that a watch. Ice Cube was here today, guys.
I didn't go see him
The man, the legend, the cube.
The mouse.
because I got. Can I debut on harmonica now?
So forced, but sure.
Wait. I want to warm up first.
Great at transitions.
Can we all agree that Jimmy Fallon is awful?
Kinda, yeah.
Which one's like clear's white? Is that Kimmel?
That's
or
Conan.
Fallon? Is
That's
that Kimmel?
all of them. That is
all of them.
One of them.
but-
One of them. Which one's friends with Justin Timberlake?
That's Fallon. Yeah,
That's Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Okay. He's cute.
I think the biggest asshole of
I
all
don't
of them
like
is
Kimmel.
Kimmel.
I don't like
Kimmel's
Kimmel.
just mean the whole time.
I don't like Kimmel.
So you just don't like late night in general?
Yeah, I don't really like late night. Yeah, there's a lot about Conan that gives me just like a knee-jerk reaction, actually.
You just don't like people with orange hair?
No, it's not that at all. No, like redheads are the hottest people to me, like by far.
So like if he wasn't, you wouldn't respect him as much. Like you'd be like, nah, he's shit.
Yeah,
He's a
now
piece
he's
of
not even
trash.
hot.
Screw him.
So why don't you like late night at all, bud?
Well, some late nights cool.
What did
like
late night
the
ever do to
Daily
you?
Show was good.
The Daily Show's a new show.
The Daily Show has been refreshed,
Yeah.
if you will.
Is it a late night show now?
Is it?
Yeah, it qualifies as late night.
All right, when you guys are done with the conversation, I'm
prime-
ready to debut on
I never
harmonica.
finished this.
Well, because then there's so let's think about this. It's weird to think of John Oliver, The Daily Show, or Bill Maher as late night, but don't they all qualify?
Well,
as late
oh
night?
no. Late night is there's a
Talk
host
shows.
and they give a jokey spiel in the beginning, and then they have guests come on and they talk and they have skits and shit.
Really,
So
that's the
Daily Show-
formula. That's the
Basically,
the definitive
Yeah.
formula.
every
Yeah.
late night show, like late night,
Absolutely.
like late night as an example, the late show.
Okay, then I just really hate late night.
The format
So you
itself,
don't like late night talk shows?
I think it's
Yeah.
stupid.
But
I think
you
it's
like
incredibly dumb.
News.
Yeah.
It's
prefer the news ones.
it's restrictive. It focuses entirely on the way that it's always been done, and I don't like
It's
that.
all about celebrity love, which I also hate.
It's all about making money, selling,
And it's
toys.
and it's probably honestly it's like some of the fakest television ever.
I mean, like animated content.
It's more fake than that.
you
Like
seen
everything
Avatar:
is
The
fake
Last
labs,
Airbender?
fake
But, like,
stories.
I'm talking about, like, regular
creative
shows.
views.
They shoot
Like
lightning out of there.
But they're talking about real things, dude. They're tackling the real issues, man.
Okay, Aiden's really dialed
Bleach.
up tonight.
Does not talk
I
about
feel
it.
like I'm not.
Okay, first you're getting really pissy over your hot coffee. Then you called it disgusting, just like me, is what you said. And then you got really angry over the fact we didn't have a theme, and you almost knifed me because I said blue.
I did. I saw that.
Well, I think
Yeah.
you're permanently on edge
I am.
because you accused me of rape jokes,
Okay, so it's time for me to debut on harmonica.
and I'm not okay with that.
No, this is called Shenandoah. And I've been playing harmonica for less than 10 hours now, so
Can I provide backup vocals?
no. You can.
Misty played. Keep going. You're doing great. You're doing great. Ocean. Carolyn, you gotta go.
Come on.
This is not what a professional would do in this scenario.
All right.
Ocean, you, my lovely cat, you're my pretty cat.
Okay, well, now I have to find the note again. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a sec. That's fine. I wanna pet you real nice.
Is this the national,
And you go to
is this the national anthem?
the store and I buy you cat food and you don't eat it. You only like dog food. That's how I've always played harmonica. It's just
You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it.
You can't ruin something. It's gold. Gold
You
can't
okay,
be ruined.
Carolyn? That gasp really got you.
Sorry,
Gold is impenetrable.
I just want to be famous
That
for
was not-
harmonica playing, and I figured this would
mind.
be the first step.
What do you guys want to talk about tonight?
Friendship, dude.
Why do you want to talk about friendship?
I think that the
Who hurt you?
podcast works best when we have a theme. I think it stays the most on track.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
hold
we
on.
Play and talk about the most interesting things.
Friendship
we don't interrupt each other as much. We don't flounder as much. We don't talk over each other as much. It's overall more professional. It's overall a better podcast. I don't know why you asked me this question, which I have so much fucking ammo on. Fuck you guys. You're bad friends. This is a podcast about friendship.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Speaking of friendship is about making bonds. You know what else is about making bonds?
Making bombs?
It's clearly not what he said.
Okay, I heard bombs. Sorry.
NCIS is coming for
It's about making bonds with people, right? You know, it's about connecting. And you know what else is about connecting?
Legos.
Sororities. And do you know what bothers me? The mob mentality of scavenger hunt teams, especially when it's a bunch of girls. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, they'll just like approach you and be like, "Can I give you a lap dance?" It's like, I have places to be.
What?
You know,
Greg, what happened?
Like, okay. In two separate situations. You know, I was walking to class. I was late for class. And just like a bunch of girls, they ran up to me and they're like, "Can we give you a lap dance?" It'll be like 2 seconds. I'm like, first of all, no, I don't know who you are. Second of all, no, that's 2 seconds is way too short for an effective lap dance. And second of all, again,
second of all,
no, I have places to be. And then
So much to do, so much to see.
in a different situation, I was in a CVS, and this gaggle of girls ran in and like asked the store owner, like, "Do you have any car tires?" or something like
at a
that.
CVS.
It was something. He was like, "Do you have any blah blah blah?" And he was like, "No, I don't have any." He was some ethnicity. God bless his heart. Because then I went up and he was like, "Those girls are." You know, they won't shut up is basically what he was saying. And they don't, you know, but they think that they can hide behind the fact that, you know, they're all in like a group. But it's like there's 5 of them.
Okay, it's fine.
Fuck's up with that?
Like, I don't care that much that you're showing on. Well, the thing that my knee-jerk reaction, as Aidan says, was that kind of felt misogynistic. Because you're like,
I did because I have had 2 examples of groups of girls. I do, however, know that it is not specifically girls. That was just everyone does it. You know, like when you're in a group with your friends, you're all like hiding behind each other.
Whenever I'm with you guys, I'm like, let's give that dude a lap dance. That's what he needs.
wait, guys,
no,
look
but
at this.
it's
I can put my microphone. For those of you listening at home, I can put my microphone in my shirt, and my boobs kind of hold it, so I don't.
it's
Good job. We're all proud of you.
Okay.
the only reason
Are you
why
really,
I specifically
Connor?
mentioned
Cool.
sororities is because I had 2 the 2 most recent examples, like within a week of each other, and in 2 totally separate locations, were both college girls.
It's probably the same sorority, right? Like,
I don't know.
Probably just
Do
were you on
sororities
campus
have
both times?
competing
No,
scavenger hunts?
one time I was at home and there's no college.
You were in your house.
Just first in. Give
when I
me
was
your
at
car
CVS,
tires and let me give you a lap dance.
No, but I was in like Oak Park, and they were clearly older than high school.
87, 88.
So maybe they weren't. Maybe it was just a happenstance other group of girls on a scavenger hunt for some other reason.
They escaped from assisted living.
In which case, I'm sorry for blaming sororities for our country's problems. It's just the concept of scavenger hunts and mob mentality under 10 people. That's what bothers me the most. That's what I'm ranting about, mob mentality in groups that are smaller than, like, you know,
To
mob.
justify a mob.
Yeah, you know.
But above that, you're cool with it.
Like, yeah, because, you know, then there's like actually people you can physically hide behind them, you know? With like 5 people, you can't really do that.
I mean, evidently you can, Greg, because they did it.
No, but that's like the whole thing with mob mentality is you feel physically safe, and so then it's, you know, like you can spout.
But you got to remember, Greg, it's not just those five women there. It's them and their sisters who are with them for life. All right, not 4 years. For
the generations of sisters that came before them.
Yeah, all of
ghosts
them
are
together.
there.
Have you seen Pitch Perfect 2? I think that's the perfect example.
No, okay, see, the reason why they're... No. The reason why they're always screaming is because the ghosts of the sisters who were there before them are always haunting them.
That's better than what I had. I was just going to talk about that.
Are
I
they
was
always
literally just going
screaming?
to tell you guys the plot of Pitch Perfect 2.
Pitch Perfect 2 was garbage, so I don't want to hear that.
They both are.
Pitch Perfect 1 was
Perfect
okay.
one was
Pitch Perfect
okay.
1 had good music.
No.
And that's just like good writing or good composition.
For the music. I thought you meant for the movie. Because I was like, I'll cite the part in the movie when they were just literally like, that girl's fat.
No, I'm not. What I'm defending is the concept of an a cappella musical, because they executed it very well.
Have you seen Glee, Greg? Okay.
It's not a cappella, always.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Rarely though.
but it's also a television show.
Oh, what? So it's not as
Yes,
good?
you write television differently than you write movies.
It's true. You write movies visually.
What?
You write television more focused on the audio.
Dialogue. Television is dialogue driven. Did Sue not teach you that?
Sue hasn't taught me that yet, guys.
See?
So
'Cause
I
that
just
was
feel a
part
I
of
little
don't
behind.
even know this. I just make stuff up and I'm right.
Because that's part of the televisual aesthetic.
But it's it's like, who the fuck tweeted at us?
Someone tweeted.
Someone tweeted it.
Our first tweet. Again, we'd just like to remind everybody at home that we really prefer emails at FNBS Radio.
Please, shit.
Who said that?
It's been on for a long time.
Who's
when it
the Twitter
started,
handle?
again, it's a concept that was original as like a musical television show, but anything gets repetitive.
Wait, you should ask them, reply to them, what do they think about Pitch Perfect?
What do you think about Pitch Perfect? All right, tweet at FNBS Radio. What you think about
Who
Pitch
tweeted
Perfect?
that?
Jay Bindo.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know
Shout
that
out
kid?
to you, boy.
No, I don't.
Okay. Who knows Jay Bindo?
Who knows Jay Bindo?
It's Connor's friend.
No,
His name is Jaron, and Connor's always going around about Jaron about how,
Don't talk about that on live radio.
about how much he hates
didn't see
him.
it.
Carolyn, no.
You're so far in the red whenever you talk.
Oh, me?
Scream.
I'm too close.
And
Why
also
aren't
you
any of my-
scream.
Well, if I scream back. Okay, wait. How am
That's
I
true.
here?
I mean, hold on.
I'm going to tell my friend to
I'm
follow
gonna
us on
talk
Twitter.
like this. I'm going to talk
You're
normally.
fine.
I'm
you're
good
fine.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you scream, it can only clip so much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so get over it.
So yeah.
Aidan?
But like don't take advantage of that.
Take advantage of the audio sounding bad?
Take advantage of the fact that you can get away with an occasional scream into the microphone. Like don't
gotcha.
constantly be like,
Gotcha.
yeah.
We're starting a new segment here on FNBS Radio called How Many Shelves Are on This Shelf? Isn't that funny? You have one shelf, but multiple shelves?
That is pretty funny.
Who did that, huh? We're starting a new segment here on FNBS Radio called What's Your Favorite Sea Animal?
I think we should probably play a song.
Cuttlefish.
Cats.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you got a song in mind?
Like what do you mean by C?
The first friend
Oh, like
theme song.
underwater.
Shh, Baldeep.
The Friends theme.
The first friend theme song that came to my mind
Friends
was
theme.
Becky by Be Your Own Pet.
We
I'm
played
pretty
that
sure we
last
played
week.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have like 3 songs.
That's not true.
Wait.
I have a lot of songs.
It's not your
Play the
sex
Friends
song?
theme. What's the theme from Friends?
I have a song.
No.
Goodbye.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Okay.
It's sung by Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Your job's your joke.
Okay.
Let's play the Friends theme.
Okay, this is a song about best friends. It's called Best Friend.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But
And Carolyn, I swear to God, if you ever talk about how much I hate Jaren again on air, I will end you. All right?
You will what me?
Oh, are we back?
Hey, Jay Bindo. Jay Bindo, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't read your tweets before about late night. I think you have
provided-
some really good insights.
And I
opinions.
do have some follow-ups to your follow-ups. So Greg, if you want to say what he said.
All right. So he said,
Wait, he's the only person listening.
first of all, it doesn't matter. Someone will know. Conan is bad. Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart are great and not
You're
overrated.
talking extremely fast. Talk
Fallon
slower.
isn't a good host, but a good friend. Kimmel sucks.
Okay, follow up. And he also fucking trash Ivy League.
Is Jimmy Fallon a
Harvard.
friend to Jaren?
All these people go.
Is my question.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
So many people that work in TV go to Harvard, and that really makes me angry.
Jimmy and Jaren go way back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where that comes
And I don't know what your last statement was. What was his last statement? Fuck Kimmel?
Yeah, Kimmel sucks.
Yeah, we can agree there
I think
too.
we unanimously agree that Kimmel sucks. We all kind of like.
What about Seth Meyers?
So I've been digging it so far, but also
He's
I
cute.
like him because he's political.
I have not watched the show at all. All I know is like every once in a while I'll watch a clip and there's like the card at the end and he gives a real creepy smile and he kind of looks like a dinosaur. And that honestly turns me off from watching the show entirely. It really does. We were having a discussion during the song here, and we think we want to hear from you, the viewers.
No. And also you
What you
realize,
think
let's say
about
that
the
the
show.
viewers have one vote.
Okay, the
You're
viewers have one vote.
still outnumbered 2 to
You
3.
have one vote. You can vote. I am the only person here who thinks the show is better off if there is no theme to be talked about and it's just chaos and everyone else is boring and is like, whoa, we gotta talk about
Have you ever
We're not Toy Story, all
been
right,
in
guys?
a long form improvisation with
Exactly.
no suggestion?
My life is long pro.
No.
There's
form?
no, because you need something to
You need
gravitate
structure.
around. Yeah, even if it's just a bit.
Even if it's organized chaos, it's organized.
Yeah, exactly. At least because a suggestion of candy. If everyone starts, one person's Halloween, another person's Christmas. At least it's both candy.
And it's cohesive. It's something that someone would want to listen to instead of just like four honorary dudes
And
dicking around on a microphone.
Also, candy. Please send me candy. I'm really hungry, specifically for Snickers.
There's
Hungry? Grab a Snickers.
brownies out there.
Hungry? Grab a Snickers.
There's food out
Friday Night Bible Studies is sponsored by Snickers.
And Twix, weirdly.
Left Twix or right Twix?
I
Pick
think
your
we're-
poison.
but that's the stupidest.
I really like it because it's stupid. I also like the Mike and Ike thing because it's equally stupid.
The worst thing is, like, I get that they come up with that campaign, but then they just put no effort into the commercials at all. Like, those commercials are chaos. If we want to talk about real chaos, watch a Twix commercial, like a recent Twix commercial. You don't know what the fuck's going on the whole time. There's like people in a business room and they're like, ooh, dude, and then it's over. That's it.
All right, I had a really good idea. Don't know if I told you guys this. For like a Coca-Cola commercial. And I feel like if they were to actually do it, everyone would be like, "Oh, it's stupid." And like if they did it without me coming up with it, I'd be like, "Oh, it's stupid." But I want them to be like a mockumentary style thing where it's like we know that everyone likes Coca-Cola so much that we decided to replace all the water at SeaWorld with Coca-Cola. And like the camera just like pans over to like dead whales in like a sea of Coca-Cola, and they're like, cut. That's not what we wanted. And then that's it. And then it shows the Coca-Cola logo. Best 30 seconds,
All right.
I think.
Yeah.
So what's
because like
tonight's theme?
they admit defeat.
Our
Fear.
Fear?
It's
And
friendship. What?
wait, I thought we were talking
You're-
about
you're against
psychological.
fear.
Oh, I forgot. I changed my mind.
I hate you so much. You know what the best episode was? The first episode when
That's
Connor
true.
was sick and not here.
That's true. What?
Actually, I mean, no.
It is not peacetime in
No,
East Mike right now.
Second,
Oh no, East Mike is. We're
East Mike is
fighting.
falling apart.
Oh, I don't want East Mike to. A nation divided is no.
It's not a nation.
I don't know.
It's just a series of city states.
Yeah.
That's
I was
what-
playing Civ 5 earlier today. Good game.
You're the
You guys play?
Athens to my
with
Sparta.
the Brave New World expansion pack.
Yeah, all of them. I got all the expansions.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, because I've been playing vanilla.
According
for
to
a long
Ice-T.
time.
That's a good game.
Does Ice-T really like Civ 5?
No, but his character
No way.
does on SVU.
Was Law and Order Special Victims Unit sponsored by Sid Meier's Civilization 5?
No, but they were making references to video games because it was an episode on girl gamers.
Oh.
That's cool.
And
how
Ice-T's
they're
character like Civ
yeah,
5?
he's like I heard this new shooter. Apologies for the voice. I heard this new shooter was even better than Civ 5 with the Brave New World expansion pack.
Oh, man.
And it's like, what? Like,
Those
first of all,
are
that's a straight up
comparable.
name drop. Second of all, it's not that good. Like, it's a good game. I really like it, but it's not like a game that you would use as reference for like greatness.
Well, not for a shooter, certainly. They're entirely
especially-
different games.
Yeah, exactly. Like Crisis. I would, like Crisis is an excellent game.
Yeah.
You list games that are comparable to it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to play Civ 5 with Ice-T so bad.
He's probably like, "What's a Civ 5?"
Wait, you telling me? Have you seen that, John?
Yeah.
It's-
John Mulaney is my favorite comedian.
I like him
currently.
a lot. I
He's your
enjoy
favorite
him.
comedian?
Currently, yes.
It's cool.
What do you have against John Mulaney?
I love John Mulaney.
Do
But-
we all love John Mulaney?
No, I do love John
Okay,
Mulaney.
because the way you said all of those things made it sound like there's a follow-up that's like, but he killed my father twice.
Funny jokes though. Yeah, no, John Mulaney's funny. Did you watch his show?
No, I didn't.
I
bad.
didn't. No, I
Real
didn't.
bad.
Do you guys know Luis Herrera?
No.
Is
It
that
sounds
a-
vaguely familiar.
Is that a famous person or did they
No,
go to
he
the
lives
school?
he lives across the hall from me.
Was he
Oh.
John Mulaney in John Mulaney's show?
He told me that the show, like, everyone was like, "Oh, it's exactly like Seinfeld. It's dumb." But he told me that it was like actually like really weirdly dark. Like they would make like bestiality jokes and like
That's weird.
get weird with it. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Not every comedian thrives in a sitcom.
The opening to his newest stand-up special, that was great.
Yeah.
So if the show's like that, I'd probably give it a watch. Have you seen it? The Netflix one?
Yeah.
I am trying to remember the
dog.
intro.
He's talking to his dog. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
French, and it's like you're gonna die. In 30 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was great. So if the show's like that, I would actually probably watch it.
I don't know. I feel like that was more of like a bit than a thing that you can write a show about and stuff.
Jay Bindo says, chaos is the natural order. Let go your earthly tether. Enter the void. Empty. And become wind. But then apparently my friend Angela also sent us
So are
something.
you
Oh, I got 2 votes on my side.
Okay. Again, audience only vote has 1 vote.
so are you
Whole audience?
okay?
Yeah, the
you're
whole
on our Twitter.
audience.
All right.
Yo, wait. What?
No, you're on our Twitter.
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah,
Twitter.
so I don't need to be here anymore. I
the-
can focus on recording the audio for the podcast
Oh, okay.
because it's cut out twice, which
All right.
means I am an embarrassment to
Hey, what's our URL?
the
Can you
audio
type that in?
community. What URL?
To the podcast
The
garden.
podcast, just Google Friday Night
No, I don't
Bible
wanna
Studies
do-
on
it's-
iTunes.
It's right up there, Carolyn.
Again, if you want to check us out on Peach, we are Friday Night Bible.
because if you go
r/Peach.
to Podcast Garden, shout out to Podcast Garden. They're not sponsoring
All right,
us,
I'll
but they
put a
have
stream.
limitless uploads, which is amazing because that's like not a thing anywhere else. But like if you go to it and you search Friday Night Bible Studies, because we have explicit content, it won't show up. You need to
Oh,
know the URL
interesting.
directly. Yeah,
I
but
tried
you can
searching
if you
us-
search it on iTunes.
Back when we had a SoundCloud,
Yeah.
back in the dark days, I searched us. I just searched Friday Night Bible Studies on SoundCloud. Big mistake. Turns out a lot of people make podcasts about Friday night and Bible studying.
Sarah says chaos, 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 chaos.
Look at the audience.
Yeah, the audience so far
Has 1 vote,
has
and it's in your favorite 3-2.
Who are we making this show for, huh? Who is it? It's for them.
The audience doesn't know what they want,
it's
dude.
for them.
Connor's 2 friends.
You have to give the audio. Oh, that's
No, I don't. Who's the other person? It's your friend.
No, it's Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Ha!
Let's do my friend.
Sarah's no friend of mine. Although Jay Bindo, I respect you. I respect what you bring to the table, even though we differ on multiple issues.
Defer or differ?
I can't believe
Differ, actually.
none of you guys like Conan. That kind of blows my
I
mind.
hate Conan.
I like Conan. I think he has some stupid bits though.
Yeah.
You know, like he has some funny jokes. You know, like he's a funny man.
I think from what I can tell,
You don't like him because you just don't like Harvard. What's wrong with
That is a large
You
part
don't
of
like
it, yeah.
Ivy League. That's just a problem that you have.
I'm gonna look
Yeah, he did.
shit up.
So many, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at top.
But like,
This is what happens.
What is it with you?
They
Against,
go to Harvard. They're not actually that funny, but because they go to Harvard and they make those connections, they immediately go on TV, even though they're talentless fucking
I
hacks.
was wondering because I
No.
was like, how the fuck did Jimmy Kimmel get a late night show?
Right?
Okay, Kimmel.
Sleep
okay.
with the right professors.
Are you serious? That's all I have to do,
Yeah.
guys. I'm going Harvard. I gotta have sex with smart people, and then I get a TV show. That sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
I don't know. I don't think. I think it's more of there's there's a reason why they were accepted to Harvard, and it's because they're probably a really good storyteller. But when you have writers,
And they're rich as fuck.
you know, and like a network to report to, you can end up with a really shitty show. And even if you're a head writer, you might not be that good at making stuff up. You know, you might have just had an interesting life for a bit in high school
You should
to get into
watch.
Harvard.
You should watch his remotes, because to them, and granted, they are edited and written to be entertaining, but he seems naturally funny on those remotes. Like a lot of it seems improvised. What is he saying?
Conan, he thinks he's good, but he's not.
That's what?
Who's
Where are you
saying this?
reading
This
that?
is
This is Jay Bindo.
You're just
you
looking
read
at
it. No, it
read it.
popped up in the corner. You read
okay.
it. You have to.
Carolyn,
Wait,
You're on
in charge of
Twitter.
the feed.
I'm trying to figure out
You're
why
Twitter
we're not
boss.
getting any of my friends' tweets because she's tweeting us.
I want to hear what Jay Bindo has to
Read what Jay
say.
Bindo has
No,
to
I don't
say.
have Twitter open. If I
Okay,
get Twitter
fine,
open,
fine.
podcast will crash.
I'll read
Stop
what Jay
hitting me.
Bindo has to say.
Jay Bindo,
Should
let
I
me
say
just
this in a funny
apologize
voice?
how unprofessional they are.
Okay, this
treating your tweets.
is from Jay Bindo. Nah, Conan. He's just not good. He thinks he's hilarious, and he's not. His writers are all right sometimes, but not him.
Jay Bindo, my boy.
Someone tweets at us chaos. That might have been your friend.
That was Sarah, and she said chaos, 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 chaos.
No, there's only one chaos.
Jay
four
Bindo,
guys.
have you watched his remotes?
In this tweet, there was one chaos.
Jay Bindo,
Okay,
you
that's
don't have to
that's
answer
my
that.
friend
Listen,
Angela.
I agree. The show's not that great, but the remotes make me laugh.
But Conan had a show. I don't remember which one because he's had like 28.
And they've all been canceled for a reason.
Exactly. No, but like it was good, and then it was canceled.
Are you talking about The Simpsons? Because that's still going.
Anyway,
It's not his show. He didn't write The Simpsons.
He wrote for The Simpsons.
Connor,
Doesn't make him The Simpsons.
Connor, my friend,
he wrote The Simpsons during their golden age.
That's true. I remember that.
Connor.
Yeah.
You have the backing of my friend Angela. She said chaos.
Thanks, Angela.
See?
The entirety of the audience.
The audience doesn't know what they
100%.
want.
Yeah, she's not
This
even.
is
She's
not a
honestly,
democracy.
she's not even listening right now. I just told her, "Do you like chaos or theme better?"
Stop
Chaos!
dropping percents on us, Mr. Sanders.
Also, Jay Bindo
Jay
says
Bindo.
IDEK. What that means?
I don't even
He
know.
doesn't even know what that means.
Or
So
IDEC.
what?
I'm
I
gonna say
don't
IDEC.
The remotes.
'Cause I say IDEC. Just
Okay.
If he
as
could
in, you know.
email us,
So a remote, Jay Bindo,
like a
is
long
when
essay.
a remote is when he goes. It's a pre-recorded thing that they show during the show, and it's usually like when he goes and does a thing.
Yeah.
Out in the
Wait,
world.
hold
Yeah,
on.
I can-
Carolyn
I can do
is laughing really hard.
My friend who's not listening to the show, I just told her to tweet at us and follow us. She asked us a question.
All right.
All right,
Is it the,
read it.
the last one?
Jesus,
It's
man,
the
watch
latest.
I'm
out.
sorry. Is it the last one?
It's the latest.
Okay.
I don't want you to read that. Don't read that.
Wait,
It's the first
I don't
one.
even know
and
which
it's
one
bad.
it is.
It's this one, and it's not good.
Would you rather use bong water or napalm as lube? Parentheses, specifically on your asshole, and parentheses.
Angela, I
Napalm
lost-
because it needs sufficient enough force to explode.
Yeah. Yeah, Greg's right.
It needs, you know, like it needs to catch fire. Water. If you're using water as lubricant, what the fuck are you doing?
Would napalm really be effective, though?
I mean, it's like a.
Is it oil based
it's-
too? It's the question.
I
'cause
believe
that,
so. It is
that
an oil.
erodes condoms.
It erodes some condoms, not
Well,
all
but
of
it's
them.
on your
Latex.
asshole, so it doesn't necessarily matter.
Latex condoms.
You should use a condom when
if
you're
you
cleaning
use-
up your butt.
If you use,
STDs
it's
exist.
always safe to use a condom. It's always
Okay,
responsible
Mom.
and smart.
Speaking of fears, I fear that someone's going to listen to this 10, 20,
Nice.
30 years from now and not give me a job.
You
Well, that's the whole point of this is that we take the good parts, put them together, and then we sound really fucking
So do
funny.
we agree on napalm or bong water?
Napalm. Because
Okay.
again,
The audience
using
is on my
water-
side no matter what.
And again, it'll still be 2 to 3.
Okay. When did we vote that the audience only gets one vote? I don't remember that
you
vote.
two,
about
you two
vote.
decided it amongst yourselves.
I did not.
You
I
did. You were like,
actually.
okay, you,
we can
said-
run this
Angela,
back.
if you're
We were like,
listening, thank you
okay,
for the
audience
question.
gets
We
one.
Well, I
not
wasn't
gonna.
paying attention to you, Aidan.
That's completely on you. This is why East Mike is crumbling, dude.
Don't listen to you.
Hey,
Mike
my
is a
friend Angela is
dictatorship.
listening. Say hi to Angela.
Angela, you asked a horrible
me.
question. I'm going to be honest with you. It made me a bit uncomfortable.
Angela, you are my second favorite listener, right behind Jay Bindo.
Oh, I love all my chaos listeners.
You give very respectable opinions.
Anarchy!
Each
All right.
And to answer your question, each audience member doesn't get their own vote because Aidan and Connor agreed that they wouldn't, and that's basically it.
Is this an oligarchy? Is this the kind of show we're running?
Yeah.
Where we're just inherently better than them for some reason?
We are.
Jay Bindo said way more nuanced critiques than any of us have said, huh? And he doesn't get a vote?
He said no. He said critiques that were like just as nuanced as anything else.
They're pretty shallow. Didn't really.
Yeah, that Jay Bindo's a piece of shit.
Okay, did you hear that, Jay Bindo?
Jay, I love
He's
you.
still on the side of chaos no matter what.
Okay, what should we talk about now?
Fear.
Fears.
Okay,
Yeah.
what are you guys afraid of?
When I was little, I was so afraid of cannibalism. Like, that was so scary to me.
Interesting.
I can relate to that.
Yeah?
Because your father ate your mom.
No, for real, if I was little and you said that, I would be like, don't say that. Like, come on.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't handle it. And it was because, okay, it was probably like 10, maybe 9.
Hold on. Before you tell the story,
All right.
are you going to want to keep it on the air? Because I can't go removing all your stories
Because you're
because you don't like them.
you're just like, oh, cut that out. Oh, cut this out. Oh, I don't like how I sounded. Cut this out.
Okay, first of all, I think I only said that one time.
You definitely
Yeah, but you were really upset about it.
Yeah, and second of all, why can't you just keep cutting out stories?
Because then you end up with the podcast that cuts from one thing to the next thing and it doesn't make any sense.
And
You
it's
know,
a lot
there's
of
already
work.
2 in here because the computer is fucked up.
It's a lot of work for Greg, too.
That's true.
Okay, can we hear your story, please?
Well, see, now I'm second guessing myself.
Okay, this
Tell
is a
the
good
story.
radio. Connor, what's your fear?
My fear? I was thinking about this last night. I think my fear is that nothing will ever make sense ever. And
Like-
there's just no logic to anything.
I mean,
That would suck.
So you want purpose?
I don't.
yeah. What do you want? Like instead, like what would make you? What would satisfy your fear, even if it's entirely unreasonable?
Yo, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I just kind of want things for, like, to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. And I fear that it might never do it. I also fear that if you are able to realize the right thing to do, you still might just not do it. And I'm scared.
You're scared that people will do that,
I'm scared that
or that you might do that.
Well, see, my theory for a long time has been we're just too stupid to realize that you should just do the thing. But, like, maybe not. Maybe it's not a matter of incompetence. Maybe it's just like, that's how things are. No, it suck big time.
This is such a vague fear.
Yeah, that you're getting vaguer and vaguer by the word. You need to give
Yeah, I
specifics.
don't know what I'm talking about, guys.
All right, Carolyn, what's your fear?
Well, I'm afraid of heights, but
Bigger.
okay. Not so much fear, but
We need
just
more spectacle.
revulsion of pregnancy.
Bigger.
That's not a fear.
Okay.
You said this is the fear podcast.
eternity.
You want to talk about
Okay.
revulsions? You wait to the Revulsion podcast coming up next Tuesday.
Okay. Well, my fear is
By the way, shout
fear,
out to the Revulsion podcast.
fear of eternity. This is something I got really hung up on when I was like 5, like because I was raised Catholic. and-
Currenter.
Shut up. It still persists to this day because I was
Be taller, Carolyn.
We need more bears.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Tell your story. I'm sorry.
So when I was 5, I was raised Catholic, unfortunately. And so my sister was always like, if you break a pinky promise, you're going to hell for all eternity. And I was like, shit, that sounds
I
scary.
wrote a song about that.
About breaking pinky promises and going to hell.
Yeah, continue. Tell your story.
Promise specifically.
I'm sorry.
But then my mom's like, oh, if you're a good person, you'll go to heaven forever and you'll be with people forever and you'll be happy forever. And that really freaked me out because it's like, we can't even fathom how big eternity is. Like there's this book called The Phantom Tollbooth, which is a really good book for children.
one of my favorite books of all time.
And there's a part where they're talking about like just being like really tedious and wasting time and stuff. And they're making him, the main character, pick up 1 grain of sand from one pile of sand and move it to another and just do that for all the pieces of sand. And that's like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the smallest fraction of eternity.
Well,
like,
eternity is by definition infinite.
Yeah.
And therefore it cannot be divided into fractions.
Okay.
Except for in just like the concept of percents.
You
like
win.
You can't give it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But you understand what I'm saying. Like infinity is so big that we don't even know what that is.
Right now?
And yeah, and so I realized when I was 5 that my perfect afterlife would just be nothingness. Because I don't like the idea of living forever. Because you can't even fathom what's that like. And like, even if it like, Connor really wants to become a beam of light. For those of you listening at home. But like, what would existence even mean at that point? You know, like,
if you're a beam of light, you have no intelligence. You're just a thing.
No, I'd be an intelligent.
Okay,
but
so
like,
you'd be
okay,
X-Man.
because if you live for infinity, like, okay, so like, the more you live, the faster your life seems, right?
Of eternity.
Yeah.
So like, you know, a year for us now isn't as big as a year for when you're like 5. So
Carolyn, do you have the Twitter?
yeah,
Yeah, tweet at us your biggest fears.
yeah. So like,
Only if it's snakes, though. If it's anything but snakes, we don't want to hear it. All right.
here's over here. So like, but once you're infinity, it's just lifetimes flashing before your eyes and billions of years flashing before your eyes and infinity flashing before your eyes. Like, what does that even mean? And so, yeah, my fear is infinity and also kind of extended a fear of death and what comes after death. So yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Cool.
I think about this a lot.
Greg.
I already told mine. My biggest fear is that everyone is like putting on an act and lying to my face about how they feel about me.
That's an elaborate scheme, Greg.
No, I mean like
It's like Truman Show.
No, I know.
Shit.
I know. But like, I'm afraid that, like every person individually is just like Greg is like Greg is a dick. You know, like he's not like an excellent person. I'm not satisfied with his personality or like, you know, his moral standards because my moral standards are constantly changing. Like I haven't been the same person for like 2 months straight any time within the past 3 years. And that bothers me because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's going to affect the people around me. I lost contact with a bunch of friends because I snapped at them for something that I now realize wasn't their fault at all. And you know, I feel bad for that because, you know, I acted on my fear basically that they were out to get me. They were out to put me down and to make me feel bad. And I succumbed to that fear. And as a result, we don't talk anymore because I'm just like too embarrassed to even begin to try and make things right.
Jay Bindo, do you have anything to say about that?
Jay Bindo said, okay, this is how the conversation goes, or the tweets in order. Jay Bindo said, how does each audience member not get their own vote? Then he tweeted,
The people revolt!
Okay, Jay Bindo, this is another area where we disagree.
Jay Bindo said, I deserve a
respect
vote.
you, though.
Posted a photo of,
Wait, what did Jay Bindo say?
I deserve a vote, in all
Oh.
caps. Posted a picture of Bernie Sanders that says, let's make a political revolution.
Political revolution.
Yeah, that. And then Angela, I don't know what she's referring to, but she said at Connor. That was P gay. And then Jay Bindo says, yo, Caroline, I also had a fear of eternity as a child. Same deal. Christian parents. Heaven is intimidating. Thanks, Jay Bindo. I appreciate you a lot
I
more.
replied to that tweet.
And Jay Bindo says, my perfect afterlife / eternal life wouldn't be infinite as much as indefinite. Like, whenever I feel like I'm done, I could end it. That's interesting. I'll think about that. That's I'm snapping too, but my hands are really clammy. And Sarah tweeted a snake emoji. I don't know what that means.
Cool.
Oh, no, because you were saying only send your fears if they're snakes.
So she was acting correctly. You really shouldn't have read those other tweets. Actually, you should only read snake tweets from now on.
Well, I feel like I just had a real connection with Jay Bindo, and
you should read snake tweets.
Also, I still don't know what Angela was referring to when she said
our Twitter account should like exclusively follow like snake accounts. Just like you would go to like whoever fell, it's just snake noises.
People want to vote, guys.
I think.
But you know, if you're in an oligarchy, you don't have to let them vote. It's not a democracy.
You guys are in control. This is a perfect example of the state of our democracy today. You guys claim it's.
I think my biggest fear.
You guys claim it's a fucking democracy because you're in charge.
We never claimed it was a democracy. No. When did we claim it was a democracy?
Okay, that's fair enough. But
there's clearly a hierarchy. I'm the producer because this is my fucking show, my radio spot.
Okay, you keep
Greg is second in command because he knows how to do all the wreckage stuff.
She
Aiden's
keeps picking up the
and
microphone
Connor
when she
are
really
responsible
doesn't
for
need
this
to.
mic.
It really bothers me
But
because, you know, she gets up and just starts,
Not
you
a
know,
ground
I am
noser.
the people's radio host.
You know what you should do is make like a spin-off. Remember in Harry Potter Part 7 where they had that underground radio show that was like, We Are the Truth podcast.
Yeah.
Should do that. Like you should just like listen to our podcast and be like, this is bullshit, guys.
No new update.
Here's the thing. Now my biggest fear is that I'm gonna overshare on the podcast.
Angela, you have some good shit.
Angela says the U.S. is not a democracy. It's a constitutionally limited democratic republic. And that's true. She's in comp civics.
Oh,
that stands for competition
All right,
civics.
Angela, I'm sorry, I retract my statement. But you're still on the side of chaos, right?
I think she is.
Let's wait in silence for her.
It's like a good 3 minutes. No, but you know, because like I know that I can be incredibly manipulative, and I'm really good at like reading people too. So I give myself too much credit when it comes to people trying to like shoot me down. You know, like, I mean, yeah. So it's just like a whole shit show, you know.
Yeah. We should have done birthdays. We'll do that next week.
Oh yeah, my birthday's tomorrow.
It's Carolyn's birthday. So
I just had my birthday.
That definitely
Your
should have been
birthday
the
was pretty
theme.
recently, right?
Not at all.
Birthdays as a theme, like what I mean, do you talk about like
You
what
guys can make me
favorite birthdays,
you guys
your
can make me a
worst
birthday
birthdays?
cake.
all of my birthdays are just like consecutively
Oh, actually,
more
Griffin has a cake
disappointing.
in his fridge.
That's very true for me as
I'll
well. I've actually
it's
spent,
'cause, like,
I think,
nothing-
every... What were we going to say, Greg?
Because like nothing ever happens, so there's no story to tell.
Angela says, yes, chaos. But imagine she's saying that in like a really deep voice and she's wearing a hood and she has candles around her and she's covered in blood.
Those are
Jacking
my
off.
chaos acts.
And she's naked.
But
she's still wearing a hoodie?
robe?
Good visuals.
Oh, okay. No, she's just wearing a robe.
That's
Can she
like,
just be wearing a hoodie?
That covers her whole body.
Because that's a lot hotter.
See, this is why people like me. All right, I don't fetishize them. All right, Angela, you wear whatever you want.
I don't know who this Angela person is. I just
doesn't
know
matter.
she voted
You
chaos,
give it a face.
which means she's on my death list.
Control. That's a Sonic reference.
Angela, she was on my Snapchat story a lot during winter break. And Monish, she came back. And he's like, hey, who was that girl on your Snapchat story? She's real pretty. Get her to visit. Tell her. He's like, tell her I'm from India, so I'm exotic. And I was like,
Oh, Monish, no.
and then he's like, tell her I can wrestle snakes.
Is this the same girl who's like afraid of snakes?
No,
No, okay.
that's Sarah.
I got really excited for a second.
This is the FMBS community, guys.
Yep.
And
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like Jay
they don't
Bindo.
like
Jay Bindo is the shit.
Yeah.
They want chaos. Do we want to talk about birthdays? I think we all want to talk about birthdays.
I don't want to.
All my birthdays are
I
garbage.
have nothing to talk about.
Who said they wanted to talk about birthdays?
Aidan said.
I said that should have been the theme. It'll be the theme next week.
But none of us want to talk about it.
Okay,
want.
that's fair.
I don't want to talk about it, but I think our theme for the week should be what should the theme of the week be?
That was what we did for like our first show.
Oh, I thought
It lasted like
what is the theme of
5
the show.
minutes. I mean, it's like, you know,
Similar
Yeah.
themes,
you know.
That's all right.
similar
That's
concepts.
okay. It's good every once in a while.
I mean, to reevaluate yourself, maybe, but like in front of your audience base, not
Yeah,
necessarily. You know, it's
awful.
like airing your dirty laundry.
Do
Like,
you
why? Are
Yeah,
you,
that's almost like talking about how you've ruined all of your friendships from high school.
yeah.
Do you guys know?
I'm
that-
just kidding. I
That's-
respect you for sharing.
That's like not even like those aren't like comparable in terms of unprofessionalism.
I hope we get trending on Twitter.
Like, at all.
we're probably gonna trend pretty hard. Yeah. Do you guys know that some fears are inherited genetically?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so like just my dad specifically can be afraid of something and all you become afraid of that?
Yeah, like some fears are just like, you know how you're really good at like seeing a spider even though it's really tiny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's because your butt like
Your butt.
millions of years of evolution.
Oh, I get that. But like,
But also you're
are there
afraid of
things that no. Are there things that my family specifically passed down to me?
I mean,
I think there might be stuff specific to geographic region. So like I've heard things and I don't know
Mhm.
how accurate this is. So I'm just gonna put a huge disclaimer up front.
Well, where'd you hear it?
My dad.
Okay.
A long time ago.
All right.
So it's a fragmented memory from my father telling me this
Mhm.
stuff. But they interview inner city kids in a predominantly black neighborhood in like Chicago, and they're like, "What's your biggest fear, kids?" And they all say tigers. And it's
What?
like you track their lineage.
Chicago has a seriously bad tiger
You track
problem.
their lineage
In the
back
sewers.
millions of years, and their ancestors live in a place where tigers are a thing.
Black people live where I don't think that's true.
Africa. Tigers live in Africa.
Do they?
Yeah,
I don't know.
they live in Africa and India. They live in I want to say sub-Saharan tropics, but I know that's wrong.
Might not be tigers. It also might be bullshit. What I just said. Why don't the people in
well,
the
'cause
audience
here's the
go
thing.
research it?
I know that like different.
We need a fact checker.
Oh, can Jay Bendo be our fact
Yeah,
checker?
Jay Bendo, you're the only one we all trust.
The only
Please, baby.
You're the cohesive glue that's keeping East Quad together, East Mike together. You're our last hope.
I know that like different cultures have different fears. You know, like Americans have fear of being conquered. you know?
Working out.
East Mike's back.
Yeah, we are. We're back, baby.
Whereas like we're also afraid of like nature because that's like what we conquered. So if nature then like conquers us,
And we're afraid of
know?
anyone who isn't
Like-
white.
all our horror stories take place, you know, like in as a campfire just like this, and an axe murderer came out.
We're
and
afraid of successful women.
it was R. Kelly, and he peed on her face. It was horrible. But you know, like in England, Jack the Ripper kills people in the city
You know what I didn't know?
Whoa.
because they went through the Industrial Revolution.
That's
which is why
so
they're
tight.
afraid of-
Wait, that's
yeah,
so cool.
Yeah. You know, we conquered the West. We advanced. We killed off Indians because we thought they were inferior. That's why we're afraid of aliens. We're afraid of them. These are biggest
The
fears,
others.
people. Back to our theme. So, like, you know, we're afraid of aliens coming and conquering us and killing us because we know that we'll deserve
Colonialism.
it. Because- Exactly.
Do you guys know that R. Kelly wrote "I Believe I Can Fly" specifically for Space
Yes.
Jam?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Can we
I
cut to
learned
that?
that 2 months ago.
Yeah, let's listen to "I Believe I Can Fly."
All right. Oh, Aiden, your Spotify's been going for a while, so you're just going to have like a bunch of weird music.
Let's
your
hope
history.
it doesn't cut out. It probably will. I apologize if it does. If not, then fuck you.
After the break, we're
Fuck
gonna
you.
talk about Space Jam for the rest of the year,
All right.
and only Space
This
Jam.
is R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly from the hit movie Space Jam.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
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 And what that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
And what that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
Bees. Bees. Not freeze. What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
What that stand for?
Mirren in Blara.
Analyzer, normalizer, hypnotizer, normalizer, vivid memories turn to fantasies. What that stand for? What that stand for? What that stand for? What that stand for? Men in black. 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 What that stand for? What that stand for? What that stand for? Peace. What that stand for? Peace. What that stand for? What that stand for? What that stand for? Bees. What that stand for? Bees. Bees.
You don't need to count
And
down.
we're
You can just-
back.
you can just
I
go
really
straight
like
to
it
the
when we
thing,
just come back on a conversation.
honestly.
Okay.
I can fly.
But yeah, what I was saying is that, like, yeah, you get that in film, and I don't think it's specific to American film. I think that's in all film. That you popularize the films. You don't just dive into the actual theory of the story itself.
Well, yeah. Well, like if you're learning how to produce films, then you just
Oh, I get
but
what you're talking
like
about.
Film, like if you want to be like there are some colleges that have like film studies majors.
This
you know,
college
and
does.
does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're talking about studies, which you do get into in film studies. I get the confusion now. Yes, in screenwriting, you're probably not going to do that
In
too much.
screenwriting and production and anything.
I think that's part of the reason why I'm quitting
Yeah.
screenwriting. Yeah, I think I don't actually get that much valuable information from it.
Wait, why are you quitting? Sorry, I was tuning out.
Screenwriting?
Yeah.
Just because I don't think I'm going to learn much in 4
Yeah.
years from it, and it's not worth 60 freaking grand
Yeah.
a year.
I mean, it's mostly, I feel like what we get into in screenwriting classes is primarily, what was I going to say? What we get into is primarily
how to make people like what you write.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
the business side.
Exactly. Well, because that's what people, because what I'm talking about, like when I bring up, like innate cultural fears that are projected into film, that's exactly what they are. They're fears that are just like a part of the culture. And so in order to dig them up, that's a lot of philosophy, sociology, and then film studies. So you need to find something that comes together, like film philosophy.
You can double major too.
If if you put together your own major in like film philosophy, it'd be a lot of philosophy.
I don't care that much about just film specifically. Like I do like books and I like comics.
Media philosophy.
Well, the screenwriting major is so bare bones. You could probably double major in something English or you want. Carolyn, what are you Googling over there? We're going to play a new game called What is Carolyn Googling?
Oh, I came up with the game the other day.
I
but
was
forgot
looking
what
up
it
the
was named.
Spotify web player.
Guys!
For some reason, the Spotify app isn't working. so-
We didn't do our vocal warm-ups. Oh my god, Jeremy! Are you doing this right now, Jeremy?
All
Are
right.
you doing this to me right now?
Who's
on
Jeremy?
Our wedding night?
Who's Jeremy?
Jeremy?
I'm thinking like I don't know why I'm thinking of a man who's very Jeremy. He's covered in
Jeremy,
germs.
wash your hands! You
All
need
right.
to wash them
So I came up with a game. I don't remember what it was called, but the game is a game where Carolyn has to describe like physical objects without using adjectives or words in the name. Like we pull up like pictures of stuff on our phones, and she can't use words in the name or adjectives. She has to
Wait,
describe.
why do I have to do that?
Wait, so she can use
nouns?
nouns and verbs.
Verbs. and
Adverbs?
No, not adverbs, because those are adjective verbs.
Okay.
Just nouns and verbs. Just nouns and verbs. And prepositions.
Articles?
Wait, sorry, I'm going to try to
Yeah.
see.
It's
Punctuation?
just like make sure nothing.
All right,
disturbs
Carolyn,
you
describe paper.
there. No, we don't tell them what it is.
Wait.
But does-
Oh, okay. Let's all
About
mute our
what?
mics.
This girl's been sad for 20 years.
Me? Yeah.
No.
19, actually.
Not yet.
Wait, what
Very soon, though.
I don't understand what we're doing. What, are we actually turning off our mics?
Turn off our mics real quick. We're gonna. Okay.
No, okay. I pull up a thing on my phone. I show it to her, so she sees it. She has to describe it to the
and
audience.
do we have to guess it too?
I mean, you can if you
Let's
want.
do that. Let's do that.
My phone is about to die. We'll only do a couple.
Okay.
All right. My friend is watching and he says, "Wait, this is great." Thank you, Caleb. You're the best. Follow us at FNBS Radio. Also,
Well, just like if you want.
email us at fnbsradio@gmail.com. Please email us.
We really prefer if you do
We
that.
really prefer if you
We
email
appreciate
us.
the reach out. We appreciate
Who's
you trying.
checking the email, though? Like, none
Nobody.
of us is looking.
No. Who cares? Because no one's emailing us.
No one has to know about that.
All right, hold on. Okay, my friend's gonna email me. Caleb's gonna email me.
Caleb's emailing right now.
Hey, Carolyn, can you put my case
My
back on?
internet is so slow. My internet crashed. Thanks, iPhone 4.
Your internet's crashed.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, Wi-Fi here is going to be pretty
Well,
bad.
my phone
I
is
turned your
just
Wi-Fi off
shit.
just so
Okay.
All right. I got none. I think we should just continue.
Why do I have
Okay,
to put Aiden's case
someone
back
have
on is the question.
you okay, give me your phone. Do you have a password?
Yeah.
Then give me your phone and your password.
It's 0214. Oh, actually, I think it'll open automatically.
Yep. Looks like it. I love
Because you guys have the
Marshmallow.
same
I'm
fingerprint.
so freaking jealous.
Oh, wait.
Oh, the Android. Okay.
This is the 5?
Yeah, 5X. We're talking about my phone right now.
Sorry.
Boys and
right.
girls.
Thank you.
All right.
What are you doing?
You have to describe. Hold on.
I can't use adjectives?
You can't use
No
adjectives. You can only use nouns.
I think
Only
this
use
is easy.
Use
I
nouns
think this might be really easy.
and verbs.
It's loading. It's loading.
That's the image.
Is it heads up? Oh, okay.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
It's possible.
Square. Blood. I don't want to do this.
Square is an adjective.
Square's a noun.
No, it's a noun.
It's also an adjective. Fine. All
There's
right.
a lot of white noise playing
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
No,
you know,
it's-
I don't
it's
think
my
this is
fans, like
making
a
good
biggest fan.
radio. It's
That's the whole point of the games. It doesn't make good.
it's the color red.
It was the color.
It's the
it was
fucking
the
color
red. Oh, all right. Let's cut to a clip.
Can we talk about the conspiracy theory that all talk show hosts went to Harvard more?
Yeah, it's awful, and
They
I hate
didn't.
it.
Some of them went to Yale.
Yeah, and like a ton of people that write for television went to Harvard.
It's because
like Mike Schur.
the
Colbert
people-
didn't. Colbert like dropped out. I think.
Yeah,
you went to
fuck.
Chicago something,
You went to Northwestern, I think, or Northeastern.
which is in
Northwestern.
Chicago. Or
That is
Chicago place.
Yeah. Yeah, you went to Northwestern.
Sorry.
But like a large majority of the people that are involved in television went to.
Well, it's
They don't
they
even
went
have-
to Ivy Leagues because New York at least was the capital of television and television production. Like Hollywood and LA was film, but New York had television. So if you went to Ivy League, you're already on the East Coast, and so you would study things like television, and so you would end up on television writing for television.
I didn't know that.
I mean, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
I just didn't know that New
But
York
yeah.
was capital of television.
Yeah, but I think Hollywood is trying to take that from them. I don't know. Hollywood's trying to reinvent itself, but since like Hollywood isn't a company, it's just like a concept.
I mean, it's 6 companies, so it's not that hard theoretically. Just those 6 dudes going
Hey,
out
Carolyn,
golf.
what are you?
Carolyn's doing visual.
What are you? What are you doing on the
Carolyn's
computer?
Let's just ignore her.
All right. All
Bring it
right.
back to fears.
Fears. Okay.
That's a big fear, actually. Well, continue. Yeah.
No. What are you gonna say?
That's a big fear that because I am not at an Ivy school, I'm not going to be successful.
That's like, but that's stupid. That's like not true at all.
Is it?
Because it's not where you go, it's what you do and what you do with it. The fact that they got into Ivy League just means that you know, like they probably had parents that went there or some shit,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And 2, you know, it doesn't mean that they did particularly well. You know, it just means that they got into it.
Right, but they still have
Access
better yeah.
and connections. And
I mean, you could always go to NYU if you wanted to study television.
Is that why you have TV stuff?
What?
Okay, I'm back.
NYU has a lot of shit.
NYU doesn't have a TV thing.
Well,
They
like,
have a
but like
film
they have,
program.
yeah, but it's, you know,
It's
because
like
in
film.
New York.
It's film and television. I think
It's,
is
you
what
know,
it is.
Well,
But like, you know, instead of going to somewhere in LA where you'll probably end up working for movies or whatever the hell LA will be producing in the next 20 years.
I think a lot of people are going into TV
yeah,
right now.
Yeah, I think
LMU's focus is certainly TV.
Yeah, it would appear that way.
it's not TV, it's HBO.
We got another we got another follower because Sarah finally decided to follow us.
Oh,
Hey,
she was on the fence, but we got her. We got her with that good HBO joke right there.
I don't think it's that quick.
What? I do. It's the internet. It's the age of the internet. Everything's at your fingertips.
Everything is the speed of light.
Speed of light. Chaos.
Control. More Sonic.
What is this?
It's nothing.
So, fears. Japan has a fear of ghosts because their past is full of rape and murder of themselves and other cultures.
That's true.
But everybody
They have
has.
crazy, like Japanese horror, and especially like the stuff that like kids can see is crazy.
Well, it's, 'cause
Like
again,
what?
you know, like they have
They're
different.
really into like gore. Like there's this whole entire genre called
My friend
Jay-
has a fear. Caleb, it's okay to fear Japan. I mean, it's not. That's really racist.
it's
But
called J horror, and like they're really into scary stories and stuff, and they like don't give a shit about what their kids see. So like a bunch of famous, you know what manga is, like comics and stuff. Like a lot of them focus on horror and stuff, and they're like graphic and gory, like, and people are just obsessed with this shit.
my favorite manga is Cory in the House.
Nice. Do you know Neon?
I'm so original.
Greg, do you know Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Neon Genesis. I've heard of it.
Okay. There's a good
Never mind.
There's a good parody.
Is that a reference?
of the opening.
No, she just likes it a lot. And she
No.
doesn't bring it up
I do.
naturally. in
Well,
conversation.
no, because there's a video on YouTube called Cory in the House anime opening.
Yeah,
it's a parody.
it's
It's a parody of the
thing.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. opening.
Yeah, Cory in the House is a very
moving
popular anime. When you're not listing actual animes, it's a thing that the internet does when it's being funny with the memes. You know.
I just don't get that one, Gregory.
Yeah.
Aiden, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just taking off my shoes.
Oh, okay. Aiden's
Your
just taking
shoes have
off
been
his
off this whole time.
shoes,
No, they
boys and
haven't. I
ghouls.
put them back on.
Oh, okay.
Greg, in regards to your thing about Japan with ghosts and whatnot, I feel like
I don't
every
know.
country has
It's
ghosts.
true, but they have
Japan
different.
in recent history has been punished for it more than we have.
For the
I just
ghost
remember
stories?
No, it's they have different
For-
types of ghosts. That's what I now remember.
Yeah, they have like a whole bunch of
because
different
like
types of
in
spirits and stuff.
because they have like ghosts of like spirits and like nature and also like their past and like tradition and stuff. British ghosts have like chains, you know, like Ebenezer Scrooge, the story,
Yeah.
the book,
Yeah,
the musical,
they're
you know, like,
chains.
yeah, like they're in shackles and that's
Did you
super
say the
spooky.
musical?
Yeah.
Just, I really want to hear this.
Scrooge!
Guys, I really want to
musical.
hear what Greg has to say.
I can't remember like what specifically defines American ghosts because America is
why are Brits in chains?
because again it's like they're afraid of like the slavery that they put upon themselves in the Industrial Revolution. You know, like they were like child labor and women labor. Not that there's anything wrong with women having jobs, but like unfair pay for equal work. That's not cool. And that was a thing.
I don't think it was women who were writing these ghost stories since they weren't really allowed.
No, but
The patriarchy.
just like in different, it's cultures present themselves in what they're afraid of. You
So
know,
what are American ghosts like?
I can't remember. I just said that.
Sorry.
It's fine. But like American horror is all about, it's all about like being out in nature, and like The Shining takes place in a hotel, an abandoned hotel out in the middle of nowhere, and it's about someone losing their mind. That's pretty big and scary.
It takes place on Native American burial grounds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're afraid of what we've done. We're afraid of it being done to us. It's like butt stuff.
Exactly.
It's like butt stuff.
I'm not afraid of butt stuff.
Out of the city and into the fields. Aliens.
Is that a tweet?
Because it takes. And then the thing.
No,
I
it's
said
a
before.
private conversation.
It's a private conversation, but I'm reading it out loud.
Wait, who has a private conversation going on right now?
My friend is
Greg.
texting me instead of tweeting us at FNBS Radio, like he should be.
Well, actually, we can't stress this enough. We really prefer it if you email us at the address fnbsradio@gmail.com. Please provide your full contact information.
Social security number.
Our email
number.
is to our Twitter as our Jesus Christ is to our Conan O'Brien.
Yeah. I think that's
How do those
really
things
accurate.
relate?
Or our Jay Bindo to our Conan O'Brien, rather.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I like Jay Bindo more than I like Conan O'Brien.
I like Jay
say
Bindo
that
more than I
much.
like Jesus.
I think we should just watch Conan. Right now. Let's do it.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing at all.
What's on Facebook?
No, I thought the people were logged in.
Do you guys like horror movies?
Because I never really got into that.
I like psychological thrillers, I think most modern like horror films are just like campy and cheesy. I like stuff that makes you think and like stuff that like has a lot of lore buildup, especially when it's done well.
I agree, I think.
Because like if it's the email, if you want to email us, is fnbsradio@gmail.com.
Yeah.
By the way,
we
just throwing that in
really
there.
appreciate if you do that.
Please do.
Please stop tweeting us.
But I think like I was watching. I can't remember what it was. I want to say it was Insidious. Is that the one with like ghost people? Okay. I want to say it was Insidious, and I really appreciated the story. Like there was a lot of like stupid spooky horror shit. Like oh, don't go in the closet. Oh, the axe murderer's in the closet. But then there's also like a lot of like body possession and like switching and like a spirit world and like returning from that spirit world, and that was super cool. Because like it built up the universe and like how things worked in there, and it made you think. And I like stuff that makes you think.
Okay. What's the best movie you guys have seen recently?
I watched Rounders, which was interesting.
What's that?
It's Matt Damon and Edward Norton.
Matt Damon.
Big fan of Edward Norton.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, it was cool. I think that I really enjoyed it. One thing that like put me off of it a little bit was it was just so mechanical. I feel because it was just like, hey.
Oh, they used Robo Damon instead of.
Well, it was like
Is it a film about Marco Rubio? Topical.
It was about
Give us some.
it was about poker and kind of like the underbelly of like
I
people
think I
that
remember.
kind of professionally play poker. And it kind of read like a crime movie, and I think it was very clearly like, look, let's make a crime movie or like a movie about poker because dads like poker, and will want to watch it, and like crime movies like that are really in right now. So it was really well written, but like, yeah, in the sense that I could just totally see what the writer's room like that was kind
Okay.
of put me off of it a little bit.
Interesting.
But it was a really, really entertaining movie. I really liked it.
Do you think there are a lot of rooms for movies? Like, did that film have multiple writers?
Not I misspoke. Like producers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What about you?
The one that comes to mind is Hard Candy. It came out in like 2005. Jay Bindo actually recommended it because he's got a big crush on Ellen Page.
Oh,
As
He
do I.
watched
shame.
He watched every single one of her films except Ghost Cat, I believe.
Ghost Cat.
I think it's her magnum opus, but he just won't give it a shot. Ghost Cat. Who can forget that classic scene? Ghost Cat.
And that was it.
It was good. It's a pretty young Ellen
Jay
Page.
Bindo is really cool because he just tweeted Neon Genesis Evangelion is great.
There you go.
Thanks, Jay
Bada
Bindo.
bing.
Jay Bindo, not to harsh on your vibe, but don't be a suck up. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, let's not forget who's the people's host here. All right, everybody. Yeah, I almost don't want to say anything because I think I'd recommend it, and it's pretty straightforward. And I think it's better to just go in without any expectations. So, I'm sorry I brought this topic up and then just avoided talking about my film.
Fight Club. I rewatched recently. I only got halfway through, and then I was tired, so I went to bed. And then
Favorite movie.
it's a very good movie.
Greatest movie made.
It is
of all
possibly
time.
the only film that is better than the book it was adapted from, and the author even
I've
said
heard
that
that a
himself.
lot.
Yeah,
I've heard that a lot.
Um,
Really, the author said it.
Yeah,
He was
he
like,
said. Yeah,
no.
he said. Yeah, because you can
What's
just
his
tell
name?
different stories. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah,
You actually
J.
told me
Edgar Hoover. Yeah,
An interesting thing about that after your car accident.
Oh yeah. That he wrote the book because he one time like he was like in a camping accident or some shit like that, and he went into work and he had like scratches all over his body and he was like super injured and nobody brought it up. And so it was like, why don't people care about like what happens to other people? You know, just nobody people
interrupt.
like don't bring it up. You know, because like I had some scratches and some stuff, and no one was ever like, did you fall on like a pile of blades? You know, so it's like interesting. You know, that's why you wrote it.
So we used to play my squad and we used to play D&D
What did you just say?
squad.
Oh,
And we used to play D&D at this dude's mansion, and eventually we'd all just do illegal substances and marijuana and stuff, and people would just
We get it. You're cool, Carolyn.
yeah.
Not really. She was playing D&D. I wouldn't be aware of that.
But news would spread, you know, like it would eventually become like just like almost a party, but not really because we're playing D&D. But you know, bunch of Goonie boys would be there and stuff.
The Goonies.
Yeah, the Goonies.
Goonies, fucking greatest film of all time.
No, okay, so the
Goonies
Goonies
2, good movie.
The
Doesn't
Goonies were
exist.
there, but no, there was this one guy, Richard, who like I was never friends with. No one was really friends with him. He just showed up because there was weed, and like he just like kind of walked in and he was high, and he's like, "Hi guys," and we're like, "Hi Richard," and he's like, "Okay, cool," and he just sat there, and like half an hour later, he was just gone. And we're like, "Where's Richard?" But like no one cared, and like
Sarah Stevenson, thank you for emailing us.
Oh, she emailed
Thank
us.
you.
But yeah, and like I think about that a lot because it's like he could have, you know, he was crossed. He could have been doing bad things. He could have
Yeah.
just been gone. He could have tripped and fell downstairs and cracked his head open like an egg. And we just were like, we don't care
What made you think of that?
because he was saying like how people just don't care.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, it's you know, people like just don't bring it up because it's like not socially.
Yeah. Like I don't think anyone
It's
ever
not
asked what happened to
promoted, you know?
Richard, and he never showed up again. He never went to school either. He just disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. He did.
Oh, okay.
He showed up
It
eventually.
might be a certain like amount of like people don't care, but I think people do notice things. You know, like they notice that someone's face is all cut up, but they just like assume that there's a good reason
Let
for
Sarah
it. and,
email
like,
us.
Why not? A poem. It looks like.
Get Out. She wrote a poem?
I don't know if she wrote it though.
What does it say?
I'll read it.
It's a script to the B movie. Thank you, Sarah.
Is it?
I-
Is it? No, you son of a bitch.
I was thinking for one of our
You
shows,
son
we
of
could do a table read of
bitch.
the
Wait,
B movie.
is it really the script of the
It's
the
the
script.
entire script.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Sarah,
Classic.
we're no longer best friends.
Classic. Thank you, Sarah.
I still respect you greatly for posting the entire script of the B movie.
Sarah,
but we're not
honestly,
friends anymore.
I think Jaren might break up with you now. I think that could happen. I'm sorry it had to happen this way. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm partially
this is solid
responsible for providing her this space
Medium.
to post the entire script of the B movie on an email.
Wait, was she dating Jay Bindo?
She's dating Jay Bindo. Yeah.
Oh.
They're a couple.
Yeah. You gotta say goodbye. Make your amends.
Jay Bindo, let me just say, you could do
So much better.
We
better.
all want what's good for Jay Bindo. All right.
Jay Bindo is our Lord and Savior.
I'm behind Sarah.
well,
I'm behind Sarah.
Okay, you got one person.
well, yeah,
behind
you're
you.
behind
But
Sarah.
your votes
We're all in
don't
front
matter.
of Jay Bindo,
Everybody vote.
protecting him
All right, everybody,
from the
let's
evils
vote.
out there. You're hiding behind your friends.
Hey, this is a democracy. Everybody vote. Who
Everyone
wants
on Twitter
Jaren
vote.
and Sarah to stay together.
I vote.
Okay,
That's one.
Well, okay.
Who wants
I don't
them to
know.
break
I
up?
don't want them necessarily to stay together.
That's three.
Sarah and Jay Bindo.
Because
Jay
Sarah can
Bindo-
do better if
Don't get to
Jaren
vote.
doesn't appreciate the B movie script.
I'm not
Bindo-
gonna hear you better if you scream.
It's a meme. I appreciate it, but it's a meme.
Yeah,
You don't
but
go.
it's
You don't
funny.
go around emailing people memes.
Jay Bindo,
it's fun.
That's an unacceptable form.
It's-
Angelina Jolie, Michelle Obama, these are the people that you should be dating right now.
Well, I don't know if you get along with them.
Both of them are married.
That's not going to stop Jay Bindo.
But let
Bro.
everybody in the audience vote. Do you think that Jay Bindo,
Except for Jay Bindo and Sarah, because
Well, no, I think
they're
they should
directly
vote.
related.
I think
Well, what if the truth comes out? What if like Jay Bindo is like, please no.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to be. And Sarah's like, yes, I love him. He does all the stuff.
with me talking about.
I think it would be
Okay,
really
we got
funny if they
some
were
news. We
actually
got some.
like-
We got some
No,
news.
let me-
We got some news.
You're screaming right
I just
into the mic.
Okay, but
I don't want this to
you
be
guys-
irrelevant. Honestly, if like she found out that Jay Bindo like cheated on her like a couple of days ago,
He
and like
Don
they
cheated
had gotten
on
like
her.
a huge fight, and they're like, you know what, it's fine. We're gonna work things out. Let's just forget about it tonight. Let's just tune into Carolyn's podcast. And then they heard this, like we would for sure be the cause of that breakup.
Whoops.
All right. Okay, so this is the latest tweets. Angela died, so she's not going to be tweeting us anymore. So Sarah says cultural fears come out in horror. E.g., back in the day, vampires were the shit because people were scared about spiritual shit in God.
And lesbians.
People are also scared of
They
Eastern
do
Europeans.
strange things with their mouths in the dark.
Yo, but
Our
No.
culture is moving to
Lesbians.
post-Christian society. We see stuff about mental
Vampires.
asylums and Frankenstein because we're scared of what it means to be humans and what we could do to ourselves and each other. Then sci-fi and horror news like to tweet you were mentioned in, and it was the tweet that Sarah just tweeted. Jay Bindo says it's not.
people find this stuff?
Jay Bindo says it's not a crush, and I did too watch Ghost Cat.
Oh, I'm
Then
so
he-
bad. I'm so sorry.
Then he says, Connor, take it back. I did too watch
I'm
Ghost
so
Cat.
sorry, Jared.
Then he says, D&D is great. I'm going to stop listening. And then he says, was dating Jay Bindo. It is over.
Oh,
It's over.
And
caused
if you
it.
want to hear the rest of this, I mean, you might be gone already, but you can find us on iTunes. Is that how you pronounce it? iTunes?
Itune.
iTunes.
Itune.
Wait, I am curious, Greg. How do you know all this stuff about horror?
I read a lot of books on like film theory.
We gotta
shit.
beat 'em up.
That's tight.
Like small books, so it's everything is just like they just list shit basically.
Do you were you in class that time in art television where Dan talked about horror?
That was tight.
Yeah, that was
I
interesting.
Really, that was probably my favorite class. that we had
Yeah.
with him.
But then he said like horror is the most feminist genre, and then he's like, oh yeah,
No,
all the
he's-
girls get murdered.
He said it was the most conservative genre.
Yeah, but he also said it was the most feminist
I don't.
because like the last girl survives.
I mean, I don't. But then she
I
dies.
don't think he said
No, I took notes
As did I.
and I go over them every single night.
Do you?
He might have said that. I think. Okay, let the record show. I'm not 100% sure that Dan Watanabe knows what feminism means.
Lanabe.
So he could just be misunderstood. What he said about a lot of that stuff was cool though too, like how we were really into like
Franco.
Dracula, because like we were really afraid of like. Also, yeah, like all of our monsters are so fucking racist. Like werewolves are black people. Dracula is Eastern
that's like
Europeans.
specifically not always. Werewolves, like, okay, Teen
Have
Wolf.
you seen Teen Wolf? That's what I was thinking.
Teen Wolf is a perfect example, but that's, I want to say, was it Zemeckis? Did Zemeckis do Teen Wolf? Because he's a racist piece of shit.
did.
He's a
He did
racist
do
piece of
Teen
shit. Back to the Future, white people steal black people stuff. Forrest Gump, white people steal black people stuff.
Right?
Wolf Boy, the movie? Teen Wolfman?
Yeah.
A white boy becomes wolf, steals black people shit.
And it's always
What's Sonny?
Shit.
Philadelphia.
That would have been a good last
don't know.
point if we knew his name.
It's always somebody. It's always
What is? Oh my god.
Chris Rock. It's always Chris
No,
Rock. They steal
it's
everything
not.
from Chris Rock.
Werewolf Bar Mitzvah. Spooky, scary.
Michael J. Fox?
Boys becoming
Yes,
men.
it's always Michael J. Fox.
Men becoming.
He was. I forgot about that. He was not Forrest Gump though.
He was not Forrest Gump.
He was almost. Not really. No.
He probably was almost. Him and Rob.
But yeah, like all monsters represent something. Like zombies. Like they represent sort of like the mindless consumer of capitalism and shit. We're afraid of people who don't think and they're just like whatever. But the intelligence levels of zombies and like what they're capable of has changed over the years as what specifically we're afraid of has changed.
In screen media, in my screen media class, we can write one essay on video games. I should write my essay on Dead Rising because it's zombies in a mall.
In a mall.
I heard that
Damn.
zombies actually. There's a lot that zombies represent. So
Yeah.
like one,
Conservatives.
it's our fear. Ooh, haven't heard that. What's that?
What's a conservative?
No, but like how do zombies represent conservatives?
I can't remember. I might be thinking of something else.
All right, never mind. So zombies represent our fear that we as individuals mean nothing, that we only matter in a mindless crowd. I think I forgot all of the other ones.
But yeah, they change as the cultures develop.
Yeah, because that romantic zombie movie that just came out.
Yeah,
Warm
dead
bodies.
bodies. Warm bodies.
Dead bodies. It's just like literally 2 hours of like footage of like decomposing bodies.
It's a Werner.
But that was like a romantification.
Romanticizing.
Romanticization. Anyways,
Castration.
of zombies because our opinion of them has changed. To what? I don't know. I haven't given it that much thought.
I mean, it also changes from movie to movie too.
Yeah, but like we have like time periods. Like Walking Dead zombies are very like modern of whatever. But then like OG zombie films, I can't think of the name, but just like Night of the Living Dead, zombies act differently in that.
Right. But I'm saying like Walking Dead was on before Dead Bodies came out.
Yeah.
Warm bodies.
And after Dead Bodies came out.
Yo, but
Dead
zombies.
Bodies had very
but
specific...
it's about like time periods. It's not like on a year to year basis.
Zombies are really fucking scary. Like out of all like the like horror things like zombies and werewolves and witches and ghosts, zombies are the scariest.
Well, it's a matter of opinion. Depends on what you're afraid of the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, tigers.
No.
Because Connor's ancestors.
If you go back far enough.
I have recently been obsessed with using bears as like
Bears.
the cornucopia of a joke. Just like bears.
Have you guys
It's just,
seen
funny to me.
that commercial? It was a political ad for Ronald Reagan
Yeah.
where it's like
Romanticization. Thank you.
It's the USSR is like the bear.
The bear is Russia, and it's like
J-Dog.
you don't know if Russia's a problem.
We should
It
just
might
shoot
be,
them.
but vote for Reagan. That was the commercial.
Well, like that makes sense. Russia was always
A bear.
The USSR rather was always portrayed as a bear.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's like
God,
their
yeah.
national thing.
Oh wow.
Like how we're an eagle?
UK lion.
Caca.
What's UK?
A lion.
A lion?
Yeah, and Canada's a maple leaf.
What's Jamaica?
You know what they are.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
But just his head on the
Che
line.
Guevara. Simply to portray that white people are
What is India?
uninformed and racist.
What is India?
It's like a wheel.
that's what's on their flag.
Yeah.
But cows, elephants,
No.
like what are they portrayed as?
Yeah.
I mean, like
French people are
a wheel
frogs.
is no better. It's a spinning wheel. They get yarn from sheep.
Italians are just a meatball.
Yeah, if I had to think of stereotypical animal, I'd think of an elephant.
Yeah.
Like an
For
Indian
India?
elephant. Yeah.
I'd also think the same for
They
Africa,
have
'cause
shorter
just like to
ears.
consolidate everything
Yeah.
as much as possible.
Well, for all of Africa.
Like, yeah, all of Africa. Because African has, just the same way everything where there are bears, it's just bears.
it's just all
It's,
Russia.
it's
to
all
you.
bears. Everything is bears. Canada, bears. Russia, bears.
What animal do you guys think of when you think of Thailand?
Appalachian Trail, bears. I went to Thailand and I met this prostitute. She was an
Monkeys.
animal.
I think of monkeys for
You
sure.
think of monkeys? What do you think of?
I don't know what the transsexuals.
Not an animal.
No, that's okay. That sounds a lot worse.
Carolyn.
Carolyn, what
I'm
animal do
sorry.
you
I'd
think
like
of?
to
All
apologize.
I'm thinking about is pad thai.
That was supposed to be.
It's not an animal.
No, it's not.
supposed to be
I honestly
not
don't know much
offensive.
about Thai culture. Elephants.
Okay. See, I kind of think of.
I want to say like
elephants
some kind of like.
I went to
sea
a really
creature.
good Thai restaurant, and for an
A sea
appetizer,
creature?
Yeah,
they
an
had like
octopus. don't know.
elephant shape.
I don't know if there's octopi.
Yummies.
I don't know. I just, that's like
Does Thailand have
Thailand
a coast?
is Thailand.
I don't.
I think they're an island, right?
no.
No, fuck. I'm
They
thinking,
do have a
I think of
coast, though, I'm
Taiwan.
pretty sure.
God damn it.
Let's cut.
Japan, every prefecture has like a different mascot, and I don't remember what Tokyo was, but it was really cute because you could buy souvenirs, and they each had like the anime that was really big there was Haikyuu, so you can buy like, and each prefecture was like was the same anime character but holding whatever mascot was of that prefecture. It was really cute. So I was in Hakone, which is where Evangelion takes place, and their logo was an egg. And so I bought a keychain of an Evangelion holding onto an egg,
I'd live there.
but then I lost
I
it.
do that.
Hold on to an egg?
I
Yeah.
do that.
Clutch an egg for the rest
I
of your life.
basically do with my mouth every day.
Yeah. You lay eggs too? I've seen that happen. It was
Yeah,
weird.
that
It was
happens every
weird.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just eat too many eggs.
And
All you can do is remake an egg.
gotta pump them out.
What animal do you think of when you think of Japan?
Ooh.
The nine-tailed fox.
What were they portrayed as
Tanuki?
in like World War One and Two?
Something very
or like
racist.
a red fist.
No, they were for sure.
Yeah, I don't even know if they went for animals. I don't know.
Are Tanukis Japanese?
Yeah.
I think so.
Then Tanukis.
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 They were portrayed as gorillas, as horrible as that is.
Famous Japanese gorillas.
Just to like animalize them, portray them as brutes. But
Well, they were portrayed just like really racist.
yeah, but they would be like Germany and Japan would be like our propaganda posters would be like showing them.
A koi
Oh,
fish.
that's
like-
true. That's true.
Oh, koi. I think of cranes first. I think.
Ooh. Oh,
cranes,
those are
yeah.
all better answers than mine.
But koi's good, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
Um,
it's just what does your brain
But like
come up with,
Tanukis are
man?
like moderately obscure, you know,
Tanukis.
like
Yeah, dude, you got a good one. Don't worry. I mean, they're not real, but
they are.
cranes.
Tanukis are
Tanukis-
real.
Tanukis are real,
animal.
yeah.
Oh, I thought they were fiction. But there's like a mythical Tanuki
Yeah.
too, right?
They
Okay.
have
Based on the
huge
actual-
scrotums.
Yeah.
Well, like,
And-
have you seen like squirrel nuts? You know, all animals
I watched
except for
two
humans-
squirrels. Sorry.
All animals have like large testicles in comparison with humans. Humans do, however. No, humans have a small
Okay, but
penis
I saw
body
two
size.
squirrels banging today, and it was kind of funny.
That's what you screamed about?
Squirrels have the biggest testicles.
No, actually, I think rats have the biggest proportionally wise to their body. They're huge and disgusting.
Well, rats come in different sizes. Just like
Rat mouse biography is so fucking cool to me now.
what?
Rat and mouse biology is
Oh.
like the coolest thing to me now.
You've been looking into it more since
Do you
next-
watch 12
last
Ounce
week?
Mouse
What?
on Adult Swim? 12 Ounce Mouse. I think it's
No.
still a show. It's indescribable.
Indescribable.
Yeah.
Indescribable. Undescribable.
Do you guys want to play one more song?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I got a song.
Um,
Unless you want a song.
No, I'm good. Cool. What songs have you guys been bumping lately?
I've been back into My Chemical Romance for the past.
Oh,
For the past my whole life.
Aidan was talking to me about formative albums
Yeah.
earlier. I would
24
say My
Hours.
Chemical Romance was pretty formative.
Really?
Yeah.
In what sense?
I listened to it as a kid, and I was like, I connect because I'm angsty.
But
And I've been to the Black
That's all
Parade.
you need.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Hamilton.
Mm.
Still.
that's cool.
Probably for a while.
We're getting good, guys. We're getting better.
Greg, what have you been listening to?
My Chemical Romance
Are you serious?
for the past like 24 hours. Yeah. I can't remember what I would listen to before that. Neil Cicierega. I listen to that a lot. But you know, like since I go through phases, I'm like, I don't know, trying to find something else. Oh,
It's just a phase.
I
worry
need to
about
check out what was Rob Cantor's band's name.
Tally Hall.
Tally Hall.
It's great.
Tally
If anyone's
Um,
still listening, I doubt it, but Tally Hall has been my favorite band since 5th grade.
Other than that, Daft Punk.
What are your guys' opinions on Weezer? Not like Buddy Holly shit, but like Pinkerton.
I don't know anything you just said, but
I think
like Weezer.
I think
I'll say that.
there are some good stuff, but I don't think everyone is always perfect.
All right. This
Which
is our
is
last
code
song for
for it.
tonight.
I don't know what specifically they've done.
This is Forrest Gump by Frank Ocean.
Any of you come to my house, I'll kill you.
Yes.
I'll kill you. If any of you come to my house, I.
And oppression, and together they toast and they folk down with guitars around a bonfire, just singing and clapping. Man, what the hell happened? And some were spellbound, some were hellbound, some they fell down, and some got back up and fought back against the meltdown. And their kids were hippie chicks, so hypocrites, because fashion is fashion, the truth, they ain't of it. Because our baby's life has been revoked. The bond is blue, got so choke up and focus on a close up. Mr. Windsor can't reform. No God like Hocus Pocus, so don't sit back, kick back and watch the world get pushed. Rap music in your neighborhood is under attack. Put away the crack before the crack. Put you away. You need to be there when your baby's old enough to relate. You're an all-star, get your game on, go play it. Hey now, if you're still alive, 68 years to love. Years start coming and they don't stop coming. Might as well be walking. It's a cool place, and they say it gets colder. I never told you. So look up now, wait till you get
time.
Yeah.
And we're back. This just about wraps up our show. Does anyone have any closing comments?
Again, apologies for losing audio in like those two places, but I'm working on it.
Wait, what was his name?
Jay Bindo?
Jay Bindo. You
I
are
did say
my role
J-Dog.
model, my hero. God bless you. God bless America.
Guys, it's my birthday.
Yay!
Do you want to go on the fountain?
Maybe.
Zombies are the way liberals view conservatives, while vampires are how conservatives view liberals. Thanks, Caleb.
Happy
Googling
birthday to
This
you.
is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Happy birthday to
Guys, it's a
you.
copyrighted song. I can't.
Everybody email the birthday song.
Happy birthday, Jay Bindo.
Plot twist.
Happy birthday to you. Cut the mic.